What is up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 101 of the Chaos Daily. Cheers. So, successful flight. I'm gutted, right? I'm really sad that after all that, a receiver failed me. Because looking back on the footage and analyzing what I was doing at the time and how the plane responded, you know, getting some nice slow-mo action going there, action replay, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can definitely see how it was a loss of signal and the way that the plane started behaving without input. So yeah, it's unfortunate that after all that, it was the receiver that died. Now, this particular receiver that I used is a receiver that I've used in my gliders before. I did a lot of DLG stuff in the past. And it's also a receiver I've used in a Zephyr, which is an EDF sailplane with a V-tail. Pretty similar to Albatross in wingspan and design. However, all of those planes also suffered a very similar fate at the hands of that receiver. I won't be using it anymore. Third time's a charm. It's killed 3 planes. So yeah, I'm going to be looking at something else. I've got another receiver that I can use in the meantime. It's only a 4-channel. It should be enough for this wing that I'm building. I only have to deal with aileron, elevator. It's a mixed, so I'm only using 2 channels for the ailerons and elevators, and then 1 channel for the EDF. Yeah, that should be pretty simple. So I'm going to look at getting the diversity receiver for this FR Sky setup that I use. They're about $90. I'll have a look online. So we'll have a look at that and see if that helps, but before I fly the next plane, I will be doing range tests with this 4-channel receiver that I have and see how it behaves. I'm also going to be looking at the hardware that I pulled out of the plane, seeing what is salvageable, are the servos still okay? Is the battery okay? I've got my battery checker. The motor, it's been cleaned up. It was full of mud. It was mud all the way through it. But it doesn't look like the shaft is bent and the bearings are still running smoothly. So we're going to run that through the ESC and see if the ESC is still working. We'll leave it there for today's episode. We recovered pretty much all the components. Very few losses. Very happy with that. Moving on to the next thing will be this new flying wing. Super excited about this and really cool features that I'm going to be using that I've learned from the Albatross going into this. That's going to be really good when that's done. All right, well, as always, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because, wow, 100 views on the last video, let's go. And as always, I've been Chaos, and until next time, expect the unexpected. And I will see you guys later.
And a special thank you to all my patrons that help support the channel. If you would also like to support the channel, there's a link in the description.